suspect that you have committed a crime or you're about to commit a crime and they arrest you, the law now says that don't detain the person over 48 hours without bringing the person to court
for trials,
for the court to determine whether to grant the person bail or not to grant the person bail. Because if you are keeping the person there, it is affecting or it is infringing on the fundamental human right of that person. So 48 hours, if they arrest you and they don't bring you, they have also committed an offense.
Keep watching. LORDSON TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one LORDSON TV. Keep watching. LORDSON TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one LORDSON TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one LORDSON TV.
I greet you, dearie, and I welcome you to LORDSON TV. It is LORDSON TV. All we get to with me. We always present to you stuff that are very much intriguing. All we get to with me. Today, I'm having with me someone very much special, and what he's going to do at the studio today will blow your mind. It's about letting the citizens know their rights in the country. Citizens must, surely know the law. I must know the law. You must know the law. What you do when somebody take you through this situation or this kind of stuff and all that. We are going to study a lot over here. A jurist helps his clients to go through the legal processes. Or we get to with me, you see them in courts and all that. I'm having someone special over here. Before to mention his name, let's take a quick break and we shall return.
Keep watching. LORDSON TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one LORDSON TV.
You are welcome back, beloved. I told you earlier on that, or I told you before going for a break, that the citizens in the country or in each and every country needs to know the law. And we thinking of you. I told you that LORDSON TV do not present to you anecdotal reports or fake reports and all that. We create content. How we get to with me. With me here at the studio is Mr. Jacob Song Zurubiri. Have I gotten it right, sir?
You got to try it.
Mr. Jacob Song Zurubiri. He is the Deputy Director of Judicial Training Institute and a lawyer. I really know for sure you are thinking of what he's going to do at the studio today. Let me get to him and he's going to teach us a lot. Mr. Jacob. Jacob Song Zurubiri. You have a great name.
Yes.
I don't know if you're going to help us with the meaning of the name.
I will give you the meaning later.
The meaning later, right? Okay, yes. Okay. I need to see you Nicodemously.
Yeah, I know. You need to do that.
Wow. You're welcome to LORDSON TV.
Thank you.
Please, are you happy to be here?
Very excited to be here.
Why are you excited to be here?
Very excited to be here because it's an opportunity that LORDSON TV is giving for persons who may not have the opportunity to walk to the law school, to get to the other parts of the stakeholders that may give information or will be able to go for training on legal matters. You can sit at home and just listen.
Yeah, and you'll be a lawyer.
And you would be a lawyer in your pocket.
yeah, pocket lawyer. Wow. I think my addressees are both local ones. I mean, Ghanaians, those indigenous Ghanaians or indigenous Africans, and most especially the Ghanaians. I'll be get to me, so I will have to, or perhaps you can blend it.
Yes.
I know for sure with the chi you get problem, but you can blend it. Okay, so I'm actually going to do that also.
Very well.
For a beka brofo kakra ho na yakatwe kakra Mr. Jacob there or Bruni ono twi ne there what the fa wa obeha no pa Enti nyeni nyina na ebeka ne twi, na nyeni nyina so na ebeka na brofo. Oye lawyer anase emranimfo se eba no emrade a okodiri mu na so okobia bi a what is it, we training and tete wana we di asem ema nipa aye ajaajefo they say ajaaje no adane twi brofo ajaajefo no oye deputy director aye judicial training institute and bi osan so aye lawyer it ende you know ne be di emramu nkomo ika say we yetemamuni a na omamba utumi hunu mbara na we de be edi so ewo manim no na aboa na obi antumi ensisi wa mananye ye abo se be bi was obe bi de mafaha obe boss be bi de mafaha okunu was oyire de mafaha oyire was okunu de mafaha wo mu nyina na ye ba behwe ewo ase Mr. Jacob, what do you have for us today? But before then, I would love to know something small about you, and you need to tell my addresses something small about you.
Oh well, thank you so much for the opportunity once again.
You're welcome.
About me, I should say that I'm a person who would always like to provide that information if any person who gets closer to me would like to know. Okay. If I have the opportunity, I always want to impact, and those who know me would know that I do not do that reservedly at all. Me obofour me and now open work friends were one will say me a lovely person.
Okay.
Easy to go. I don't have difficulty whether meeting you for the first time or meeting you 100 times. It's still the same. What I can also add is that I'm a person who would always want to learn.
Okay.
And so program wesu na person who share there and means say yakwala no cost school na share program we no person who share there that the old to me your friend.
Yeah.
So that one I can assure you. Okay. But my phone ever pardon there by all means I know that they will do their best after listening to this program to ensure that their children also aspire to at least get to some level to be able to educate themselves to a standard that that will be beneficial to every person or even their family members. So this is what I can say. But I'm happy that we are here.
All right.
And we can learn the law together.
Nice one. I can testify to this myself because I think it hasn't been long since I met Mr. Jacob. But seriously, he treats me fancy his own. Is that it?
That is so.
Yeah, he treats me fancy his own. Or say, oh no, oye obia ojopa. No bi bia no bisia na braboyi mo no. Opese de ewoni mu bia no ono nso ede masa onipa no. Na ebio nso no se wusia no na se wo mpa de sua de a ene untumi nya na damfo because abebia no osua de enti mofra no ne papafo na mo hwe ye mamefo na mo hwe ye no mo nche mo man ntena se na wonsua de se de bia onso betumi abeye mpanimpa daachen no de mra no be de be ebeye adwuma be bo wan kasa ho ban eno no wan kasa nso na de be le ho ban. So let me turn to Mr. Jacob again. I say please, I think we know for sure that there is a greatest law in the country, that is the Constitution. Yeah, and I think every citizen needs to comply. And sometimes people put square pegs in round holes. They try to They try the act of victimization and exploitation and blah blah blah. And you see people arguing about stuff, about practice and all that, but we don't know where the law stays or the stand of the law. And being a jurist, we would love for you to help us a lot. And I'm having with me here fundamental human rights. Fundamental human rights. Can we go by that topic?
That is fine.
Nice one. So I leave it to you.
That's fine.
Okay.
Now I would want us to understand one thing. When we say the fundamental human right.
Okay.
when we say the fundamental human right, you are asking yourself, where is it from? Every fundamental human right. Okay. So a constitutional right. Until Obabisa who say now constitution also why.
Okay.
The constitution is a law, or call it may be a book, it may not be, but in our country, constitution is the law which is the overall law in the country.
Okay.
And all other laws are subservient.
Okay.
They are not coming in our laws in our home. We in our
Dinachi,
as I see.
Okay.
But the constitution is the mother of all the laws.
Wow. I think let me help my audience a bit. Mr. Jacob and say, a cancer fundamental human right. One says what a fundamental, something that is elementary, something that is basic. So a nipa akwenya chese it just unya kura ewo omainimu. And our trese a cancer fundamental human right. Because a idea oh no an idea ewo omaino embedded. And I say Mrakesi ni do mining no S1, that is the constitution, that is the greatest law of the country. Na emrana aka ni nyina no subservient. Or purchase ni nyina no ehhehhe. Na say when your topic, when your sub topics. So that emra aka nyina se fundamental human right na dey be. As ase eno na ogusu a o chechire me. But shall we go? So
the constitution is the mother law, as I mentioned.
Okay.
And being the mother law, every information in there, we are supposed to comply with it.
Okay.
Whether you are the president, whether you are the Speaker of Parliament, whether you are the Chief Justice, or any other person.
Okay.
Every person must comply with the Constitution and whatever it states in its contents. So that is the rule. Obia yes, Manasseh.
Okay.
Constitution.
Okay. So the president must be subjected under the law.
Under the same law.
Under the same law. Okay. Does it go by this idea that the rule of law states that each and every single individual should and must be equal before the law?
Good.
Does it go by?
We'll come to that.
Okay.
And I'll explain to you.
Okay.
That when we say every person is equal before the law, it doesn't mean that all of us are equal.
Okay.
So the Supreme Court has interpreted that one.
Okay.
And when we say we are equal before the law, we say that those who are equal should be treated equally, and those who are also unequal be treated unequally.
Oh, really? So I want to be clear over here.
Those who are equal, you will be treated equally.
So who are the equal ones and who are the unequal
ones? To be treated unequally. Now, if I say, chief, nananum.
Okay.
Every chief that enters here, you say nah.
Okay. Nana.
Now, why will Jacob be a chief and enters this place and you don't say nana? Okay. And some other person enters here and that person you say nana.
Oh.
So all nananum should be treated equal.
Okay, so they are the equal
they are the equal, so be treated equally.
Okay.
Any other person is unequal to them, they should also be treated unequally.
Oh, nice one.
Now, if I say ex-presidents, ex-president Kofi.
Okay.
Ex-president, if I say Atamil Wahora.
Yeah, JJ Rawlings.
JJ Rawlings Wahonoma.
Okay.
Now, Mahama Ewahonsu.
Yeah,
when you are ex-president,
okay,
the way you treat one ex-president, all ex-presidents must be treated the same way.
Okay.
So they are equal. They must be treated equally.
I think I didn't get this explanation back in the days.
And those who are unequal, if you are not ex-president, you will be treated unequally. So if they give ex-president one car and one policeman, you don't say every citizen, because we are equal before the law, everybody should be given one car and one car and one police officer. You are not equal to those people.
Okay.
So they are different equals, and you are also different equal. Okay. So every citizen, you are also different equals. So you will be treated equally.
Okay. So I think this wasn't explained. Fancy each and every single individual must be equal before the law, but it wasn't explained.
Exactly.
So it really means it isn't just like that.
It is not just automatic that once you are a human being, you are all equal. And you are saying that why is it that a chief is walking and they are carrying his chair, and I'm walking and they're not carrying my chair?
Okay. I think I have to explain this. I'm coming. Wow. As someone, Mr. Jacob Walker, and I say, Ghana, say, no, so I'm sure, yeah. Would the Marabesha on some ake can send beer, or which a better one? Or Patcher say, said ye yataka, say, once I was say, a constitution, you know, what a constitution, and only the greatest law, a woman with the mother law. Na, and no, and Browdon in an idea bay, Eshanase. Na constitution nature say obi bia na Akufo-Addo ex-president Mahama JJ Rawlings obi biara tenamuni bia no wo se sa mere ya se ena me kopɛ me wansem ko bisa se you also come was a government students near the matter say each and every single individual should and must be equal before the law. Tie to da na taka say Ghana mra na say cobweb na sententan ya say check a think to na eja kese no so was say there no what in a sakake, but and yes, I'm a true. So be no equal before the law. There be or say a binomo or may you more on a unequal, and those people no way unequal no. Not on to set me munike no. Or when you say to the treat to munina pepe. And now one so we are equal to each other. No, just say the bay. It to munina pepe. It was my example. Business nana eba be studio as a year. In na Nana way by the man no, Senana for ba, the Emma we no one the Yan Famano. But oh, to Memunia. Would be Cassa and Abba, I will once a man in the other Namedia. One was a mamma. On said, I am for no, if Peja Omudi, is so necessary, hey, ye brudo no, Nasa for any idea. One ye knew be, I don't Casam Peja be. That means, oh no, or no, your pet. Okay. Yes, I also come Mr. Jacob Obio, and I never tense him.
Okay. So that is what the question you ask demands.
Okay.
But now, when we say the Constitution,
okay,
we have what we call constitutional rights.
Constitutional rights.
And we have what we call fundamental human rights.
Okay. So there are differences between them. Yes. Constitutional rights.
Yes.
And they fall under the Constitution.
They are still in the Constitution.
Okay. Under the Constitution.
You have constitutional rights.
Okay.
And we have fundamental human rights. So even though the fundamental human rights are also within the Constitution,
okay,
they are different from the constitutional rights.
Oh, so they are similarly subtopics.
You want to call it? I think they are co-equals.
They are co-equals. Oh, okay. So
but
the Constitution,
one definitely would be higher,
okay,
in hierarchy than the other.
Yes. Okay. Mr. Jacob say on my mera kakraka na edemono Constitution akasa no mono. Yawo enchemu yawo constitutional right. Just say rights are a go by the Constitution. Rights are for I just say a Constitution that the amount.
Yes.
And your fundamental human rights.
I will explain that.
Okay.
In the GK.
Okay.
Now, the fundamental human right is the right which you are entitled to have it just because you are a human being.
Okay. Fundamental human rights are not a year.
And you are entitled to have it. You are supposed to breathe air because you are a human being. So nobody should deny you air.
Okay, it's a fundamental thing.
Yes.
Okay.
You are supposed to be alive. Nobody can take your life.
Yeah,
you are a human being, so because of that, they should not torture you.
Okay. Ne obi any kwanso to me torture. So
overtake you. And now you are human being. You must live in an environment that is healthy.
Just so to me tena baby
you must also get water to drink.
So to me nsuo
you must be able to go to school. It's a fundamental human right.
Children must be allowed to go to school. You're right, so go to school.
So fundamental human right. So you have that right just because you are what? You are
a human being. Okay. So what that when you say unipa.
Oh yeah, the now was our right.
Okay.
But you have also got the constitutional right.
Okay.
The constitutional right, that is the right which also the Constitution provides.
Okay.
That as you are a person of this country, you must also have that right.
Wow.
For example, the right to vote.
Oh, nice one. The right to franchise. Exercise franchise. Nice one. Mr. Jacob, I'm saying there, what say? Your car a year under the constitution. Constitutional rights, fundamental human rights, and I mean, on the campaign to all broom, was a day be chain. Namia Mechirimuha. What Chirima Meatia says, fundamental human rights, and has to do with say me only pay dear. It can send me to me home. Can send me to me to a conducive place, baby. Me home to me to many upon with the name. You can also be teaching me far when you so any idea abofra. And so Maymua or fundamental rights in the NSA local school. The mamma pass a denial school. It can so to me. I report to Womo, Sana Senator, and a bill soon also be your own quiet day bay. If you some, and the bill what or sounds what your constitutional right anymore. Constitutional right near say, oh, free or may you win a dear. So a citizen of Ghana, no, and as or may you win a free into no, or mine and social say what the mere bed bay, a babo home by. Okay, and to us.
And sir, or mine, sir, constitutional right now.
Constitutional rights, no.
Onuna example is the right to vote.
Okay, example ne say we timemuni dia ufro meyimu dia we Ghana ni dia edura bato obrika so utme dia bay oto aba obi no kwan so su kwan say that universal adult suffrage, you know, which is what 18 years.
18 years.
What drum kwa di no kwan so dia be ka say men to aba na obi ka say me ma to aba o yes no bit match na to.
But you cannot say that because the person is not up to 18 years he should not leave.
Okay.
But the constitutional right can say that unless you get to 18 years, you cannot vote.
Okay, let's say the constitutional rights now at the limit amount.
See the point?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the constitutional right is a right that the constitution provides for you to be able to live happily, some way, somehow,
okay,
in the community within which you find yourself.
Okay.
But the fundamental human right, once you are a human being,
yeah,
it comes with it.
You deserve all.
You deserve
that.
it. In fact, that
naturally
should be the right. You deserve it naturally. That's what they say. It is inalienable.
Oh, okay.
It cannot be separated from you as a being.
As a being, yeah.
But the constitutional right, you have a limit. And that's why once you have a limit, it means that you have some duty to perform.
Okay.
So you have some duty to perform. So while you have this right, constitutional right, then don't prevent somebody from voting.
Okay.
Nobody can also prevent you from voting once you get to that age.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Me say, and you be saying there. Oh, say, Mr. Jacob say, a fundamental human right naturally. When you have the right to walk. It can say me nante, it can say me didi, it can say me to me, me person me diasa, it can say me diasa. Naturally, you may be a ba on a nye ubi just why they were the mouth. Can say be me to me ekosuku. It can say me to me leave me to me tenase. So nipa, you can also be Jimin Kwaya de bay. If you mean some, and I not just say, fundamental human rights in the money there, and the limit to be any. But constitutional rights no and no boom and the limit to be the limitation be a better activities are all ye or minor money there and because constitutional rights no a better say unya 18 years I made bay men to about to make us fundamentally I'm living and I say fundamental human right in tea or just to about Abraham 18 years we na Mr. Jacob or Chechire Moana but you see my best it do be
okay
until wrap it up
okay
now
so now, in respect of the fundamental human right,
okay,
what I can say again is that you have the right to live.
Okay.
And nobody should take that away from you.
Okay.
You have the right
to live.
And nobody can take that away from you.
Okay.
Unless the law says that you should go and they kill you. You know, court can determine that because of the crime you have committed to this level.
Okay.
Because of that, they should allow, the law should allow you to be killed. Let me use the ordinary word.
Okay.
So to be killed, even though for some time now, since 1994 thereof up to now, we have not killed anybody. So you call execution, but
are you not trying to hide behind the carpet or something?
So, but the point is that the law should allow that there are some people who commit some crime and the society needs not see them anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So those are the kind of crimes that the court will order that this person should not even form part of society. Okay. And so their lives will be taken.
Okay.
Except those ones, nobody can take another person's life.
Okay.
Nobody can torture another person.
All right. No citizen is given the right.
Yes, having the right to torture another person. You cannot have that right.
I think I have some questions.
Do you get it?
Yes, please.
And that is the reason why they say that when a police officer, for instance, suspect that you have committed a crime or you are about to commit a crime, and they arrest you, the law now says that don't detain the person over 48 hours without bringing the person to court
for trials,
for the court to determine whether to grant the person bail or not to grant the person bail. Because if you are keeping the person there, it is affecting or it is infringing on the fundamental human right of that person. So 48 hours, if they arrest you and they don't bring you, they have also committed an offense.
48 hours, that is 3 days, right?
Yes, so now if you put into days, yes, 3 days. So we call it 48 hours rule.
Okay. Wow. Okay, let me ask this question before I go to my addresses. Please, you were saying no one is given the right to take anyone's life in the country or under the great law, that is a constitution. What of those that sometimes thinks they've caught an armed robber, a thief or something like that, a filcher, and sometimes they torture them to death? What about that one?
You see, when you commit such a crime, you would equally be arrested. And that's why you see that when there is what we call the mob action. They all run away. Because they know when they get them, they are all in trouble. So the law does not allow any person to arrest and kill. And that's why most of the time, those who are, smart thieves, when they steal and they know that they are going to get them, they will run to the police. Because they want to run away from the mob action. The police will make sure that they protect you and bring you to court. So it is for that reason that we don't encourage mob action. Mob action is never encouraged in a democratic society like ours, where we have a rule of law, we have a court that does its duty, that we have a police administration, that we have other stakeholders that can perform their respective functions. Mob action is never an option at all under the laws. So anybody who arrests somebody that he has stolen or has committed an offense or he has killed another person, you cannot also kill that person.
Wow. Mr. Adolfo, and we are actually learning over here. Mr. Jacob Son Zurobiri is really educating us today. Ose eye oban no emra no a ewomu no emma temamuni bia kwan se wode emra ehye wonsam na utumi di obi kra efinisam. Meaning say any act of victimization is criminalized under the constitution. So the emra be hye wonsam na obaji obi kra efinisam no emra na ma wo ho kwan sa. Emra no say dia yakoche kromfo yakoche udini yakoche we wa ha na chese mob action mo say nipa don mo tuogu ne so na mo de kan say abo ne ade nkontiba na mo de ahwe ni petrim ekunu say aboa we no say chemo a mo nyina no mo wa amane enu nti na basa no ya no mo nyina adwane no timamuni bia ni sa kwan no oni unni sa tumi no say wo utumi e de mra hye wonsam na wo de obi kra fi ne nsam se nipa na udini o oyekromfo se wo che no a fa ne kokoma mranimfo no fa ne koma police na se etwase aban no ankasa oda se nipa no wonye ne kra mfi ne nsam because of wodi bi odi ya ene emra no ankasa be makwan ama nipa no waje ne kra mfi ne nsam eno tena to da abo se binu mo ho a efese de omo kra omo bonne no etitie no a edo mo kwa wonto mo nkan bi obusuafo ento mo nkan bi bi mo ho a aban je omo kra efiro mo nsam but wo ankasa no wonu kwan se wotumi je obi kra anaso obi nkwa efi ne nsam pa abra mra ema ho kwan na wetima mu nso mra ma kwan se yesa ade no gise wo de ne ko police station na chese omo so de na kogina court emra no ena ne bedi. Okay, I think let me turn to Mr. Jacob again. Please sir, I think we are blessed and we've heard a lot from you today. I've gathered several many things and I've packed them behind my brain, my medulla oblongata. So I think looking at how the time is running, we would love to wrap up So your final words about this, in summary, to my addresses.
So in summary,
okay,
what I can say is that when you are in a society,
okay,
and it happens that you have seen somebody that you are not sure whether the person is from within that area,
okay,
you may give that information to the police.
Okay.
That you have suspected somebody who comes in the night or comes odd hours and you don't know.
Okay.
So that at least the police can monitor that person and arrest the person at the appropriate time.
Okay.
Do not allow that person to now commit an offense and you also say that I saw him, I've been seeing him. The law also says that if you see and you don't prevent the crime, you have also committed an offense.
Oh. And you're winning now. Oh, mama, studio hano. Hey. Okay, me ni mo be a hunu baby sir one can dey. But okay, Mr. Jacob say oye omamba pa na to man yi mu a. Na say dia community ni mu no. Empatemu ho no, area ho no. Hunu say dia a obi abrantie bi say the whole twetwa mu ha no. Nema bi a oye the dressing bi di oye the tiri ho ne ne ho bi ho no. Enzem bi a okeka no anasa nema bi a wo ne ho no suspect no a. Etwa say we fast now report say nipa no. Emma nipa no nkodi bone nwie. Emma ne nkokum obi nwie, ma ne nkowi obi ade nwie. Ansa na obeka say mekura mu se no twetwa mu na me suspect no so mentumi anka. Emra no so se wo say nipa no wo suspect nipa no. Na wantumi anyi emra nimfo asotere ana a police fo asotere ama wankyere say wo nipa na wo mi se bisa ne nsem bi ama chese wo suspicion no chese anti anko no wo no ye beti obi emra ne obedi because wo boa ma bone e de be akoso hey emre hey. So I think that is the final words of Mr. Jacobs, right?
Yes, I know. The next series, we'll get to laugh.
Nice one. Seriously, we're going to love the next series. We are not done with him. Actually, you're going to see him gradually over here. We having a lot to discuss over here, and I think we're going to be blessed with many explanations in regards to the greatest law of the country. He's a jurist, and seriously, I don't want to give him titles over here. He would run away. If I begin this, I'll be getting with me. Shall we say bye to my audience or something?
Well, we can say a goodbye while we
is it a goodbye because we will meet again?
Yeah, we'll meet again soon.
So is it a goodbye?
What I can only say is that they should please ask questions.
Okay.
And let us know which area you don't understand. That in our sessions we can always make sure that we explain those areas that you do not appreciate much, so at least we can all share the ideas. And if you have any comment, please feel free to let them out.
Oh, nice one. Mr. Jacob say, "This is an yeko na nyese bi yeko cry. Besa so sie bi. Besa betere hu ne yen. E wo dwumadi so ye na obesua emrase de mra na de be. Esitie na ekase otumi comment tre. E wa ase o de wonti ase bia na tre bisa. Ye be yi ano e de amount. Ya na obisa question so ye betumi eyi ni nyina ano e de be. E de ma commenting so comment no ye be read comment no wa say. So de be abetu udin so ye de be ewom. No no say nya de say wonzama woka no ye ne ye follow. Ye hia wo e de so comment ye be kan de amount. Asem bisa so bisa ye be yi wa no. Ebre mu de ye LORDSON TV. Make sure to go to the subscribe button, right? Do the subscription over there. Subscribe. Make sure to ring the bell as well. This is to give you a quick notification that there is a program like this going on over here anytime. And again, make sure to secularize this program or share to your loved ones and tell them or invite them to the program. Let them enjoy what you're enjoying over here. I hope and I believe, citizen Biano, Timemuni Biano, wo babe hunu emrano na ubehunu sedie ubesi atena obayimu under the constitution. Yakopon shirao. Bye bye.
Keep watching. Move on to LORDSON TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one LORDSON